Hello everybody, my name is Spicy and welcome back to my channel. Today we are on Hurricane's account and he is asking for a Hydra takeover. We're looking at Nightmare and Brutal. You can see plat account, or at least used to be plat, but overall pretty amazing account. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna inspect a few builds before we get there. We're looking. Well, he still hasn't built his Rima. Goodness. So very slow stone skin. We're not going to be using that one. This one is much faster with regen, so we're going to be using that in the Nightmare team. Don't even really want to use the other one in the Brutal team at all, if I'm being completely honest. So let's go ahead, get that. So Duchess is going to be the first person here. Is there a Shamel? There's two Shamels, so we're going to use a Shamel in the Brutal team. So from there, do we have a Cupidus Venus? That's always the first thing I look for, just because it's what I'm comfortable with. So we do not. We do have a Chris though, so Chris can find his way in here. We could run a Sisia Artak. I don't know if his Artak is maxed. It doesn't look like it is, but I can go ahead and max one if I end up needing it or wanting it, whatever it is. A lot of 6-star champs just laying around. I just did a video on Regash, pretty awesome champion. Alright, so let's move on over to, we need a provoker. We do have provoke in. Okay, let's get a husk. I think husk is the first big thing here. Husk brings us a lot of what we need, and then we could also go with an Uko. Uko brings more of what we need. So from there we need 2 more big damage dealers. We also need decreased defense. Maybe we actually go with an Ugo in this team, and then we put Uko here. I mean, that we could do that, but if we're just wanting straight up damage on this team, yeah, I mean, probably get rid of Uko, put in Ugo, and then from there, I mean, we do need a lot more damage. Ninja's great, but you usually don't want to use Ninja all the way up here. I think the more common damage dealers are more like, yeah, I mean, Acrisia's everywhere, Geo's everywhere, double Husk here with the Sisia, with Cardio. This is a nice team. I don't think he has Necmo though. If he has Necmo, I don't know why I haven't picked him yet. I didn't see a Necmo. Alright, I don't believe we're seeing a Necmo on this account. Looks like we're not, unless it's just chilling in the vault. Yeah, no. Looks like everybody's here. So we have, I mean, we can probably put in a Geo. Geo's always a good move. Let's go Geo number 1, assuming that Geo's built the best. And then, I mean, if we want a lot of damage, double Husk is not a bad idea. He's survivable. He's doing a lot. So I think this is what we go with here. Nightmare, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and get them built. Make sure they're okay. So let's take a look at the Krisk. Krisk has a decent amount of resistance, decent amount of accuracy, and a Fury set, getting more turn meter. Not a bad idea. For every debuff he gets, he has enough resistance where hopefully he won't be getting debuffed. But I mean, this honestly isn't a bad build. I'm not expecting any bad builds from this account, but looking for more builds that we can improve. I think we're gonna leave this alone, at least for now. Looking at this regen build, it just feels low. I think that's what it is. It just feels low. Resistance chestplate, that's why. So let's go ahead and look for something. That's 20 something speed. let's go ahead. Sorry if you guys hear anything in the background. Do have family here, so if you hear that, that's why. 22 speed, getting 13k HP. And the rest of this, there's some resistance. Not as much resistance. Honestly, resistance doesn't matter. Okay, we can try to get a triple here. If there's no triple here, then we'll probably go elsewhere. Oh, okay, we did get the triple here. We do have glyphs, so we're gonna go ahead and... No, come on. This is a good enough piece. So, stone skin... I mean, honestly, but... Oh, the storage is full. Holy, that's not good. Having to do a little... Oh, no, no. Give me that back. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Take all of this off. Put the set filters. None. Okay. Let's go ahead and go 5-star blues. On this account, there's literally nothing. Except maybe these boots that we need. Alright, there. So we're faster, much more tanky. I mean... Dude, are we liking this? I don't know. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Let's take a look at this though. Defense. I mean, I'd take it for another reaction for arena. Yeah. Okay. I like this a lot more. Let's take a look at let's look at Geo number 1. He's in a Relentless set, which isn't bad. I feel like Reflex is a little better, so we might take a look for Reflex, or we can look at the other ones. This one's a lot faster, a lot higher accuracy. I like that a lot. And tanky wise, honestly, I like this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a heart on it. I like this one the most, we'll end up using that. And then this husk build, this one feels okay. Not the best, but it feels okay. This one I'm not liking as much. It's lower accuracy. Doesn't feel as great. So let's go ahead and look through everything. Defense, we're looking more for an HP. If we were to go defense, I think, no, I guess that one's not exactly better. Let's look at this attack one. Attack. Alright, let's see once it's maxed. Double HP on attack, losing some defense. Actually, I mean, higher up the defense is nice, but I prefer this build. I prefer this piece. I think that's a really nice boot. That's awful. That's why I didn't like it. I think he was going more for the set than the actual stats, which is understandable. But we have this one, which that one's pretty good. This has a lot of crit damage at the same time. That's a lot of speed. We can try to get this on. Let's go ahead and try to get this on, and let's move to the top. Let's go to Relentless. Having him in Relentless is big, especially for Nightmare. The more turns, the better. A lot of Relentless already on people. This is a triple speed Relentless. That is nice. I'm gonna put that on and try to get the crit rate on the helmet. So we already have 18% crit rate on the helmet. Let's take a look at the shield. There's 20% on the shield. Ooh, we're looking at maybe a boots change is what I'm thinking now. Let's go take a look in perception. We want speed with crit rate. Let's take a look at what's here. So we have 18%. Okay, there's already some insane rolls everywhere. Gosh. Here's 19%. We'll take that 1% increase. I mean, now I guess we go back up and we try for a 2% increase and a 1% increase. That's looking a little bit low. That one's feeling low. I mean, that's a nice piece, but that's for sure on his clan boss team, so we're not touching that. we're looking a little bit lower on crit damage, but the speed overall will help balance that out. I think we're gonna go look into some new gauntlets. I mean, the gauntlets that are on him are really solid, very high speed, but I mean, this right here is just better. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I like this build. Now we're gonna go ahead and let's put some big lifts on it. That's not lucky. That's nice. And let's go for max here. Not max, but really high. It's just a very, I mean, this is like a Rotos piece really, but works on him too. So this build is a lot faster now, less crit damage, but higher accuracy, more speed, more HP, more attack, more defense. Well, maybe a little less defense. Yeah, a little less defense, but more attack, more HP. I think this one was okay. Yeah, this one was okay. So Ugo, I honestly, there are a lot of great builds in the account. Ugo, if we're building for Nightmare, I mean, dude, these aren't bad builds. Could use a little bit more accuracy. I think that's really all we can do. I mean, this is already very good. A little bit more attack would be okay. Some more resistance isn't bad. Alright. Okay, that's an amazing piece. We can change this out for sure though. This isn't very great. I mean, we can look more like at a counter-attack piece. Okay, not many. We don't have a... can you even... Oh, this is refresh. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Just gonna check. Is there any more refresh pieces? This is a lot more... I mean, not a lot more, but it's more HP. This Ugo has more HP too. Okay. I think we're stealing from this. There's 3 Ugos and I only see 2. Okay, I think we stole from that one, which was the plan. And I mean, if we can also go ahead and steal, let's take a look at whatever this amulet is. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just looking at the cleansing stuff, really. That's all I was looking for. I mean, the refresh stuff. That one is pretty nice, though. Losing more defense, and honestly, I don't think we can afford to lose too much more defense as we get further down. That's some nice speed. We're going to glyph that with a 4-star as to not use too many of the big ones. Let's shoot for some more defense there. It's just min-maxing at this point because I do really like some of these builds. Yeah, let's go ahead for some more speed and some more accuracy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and favorite this build because this is the one I want to use. Yeah, let's favorite this. And let's move. I mean, is that everybody? Did we already check everybody? Oh, no. Okay, I mean, the builds were good. Just a little bit of min-maxing. I'm hoping that I have to do more on Brutal than I did on Nightmare, because on Nightmare, I really haven't had to do much. These are going to be longer fights, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it and get to you guys once I have the final damage. Alright everybody, so I think this is a good stopping point. This ended up, I mean, it started okay and then it's gotten pretty unlucky as we went, really. So I think overall this is, I mean, it's 51 mil in Nightmare is nothing to be upset about, and I'm sure this has plenty more potential. This 100% is not the maximum damage. I mean, you can, with proper luck and like all these extra turns, if you got enough to always break out like on time, I could see this going around 80, 90, even maybe 100 mil. But I think that is going to be that for this. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Yeah, so I don't quite like the Krisk build. I think it could definitely be changed, and I also am going to show you the final builds because I ended up changing a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm not the biggest fan of this just because he's low defensively. His resistance is good, but this set does literally nothing. The Frenzy set is doing quite literally nothing for Krisk. I mean, the stats are good, so I'm not going to change it, but I'm just going to say if this was to be changed, I would most definitely get rid of the Frenzy set and put in something new. But it works, as you saw, but that's just a little way to min-max it. And then the provokes were not landing off of the husks, so I had to change builds to add more accuracy to both of them. Damage went lower, but speed went higher and accuracy went higher, so overall it's fine. And then this is the Geo I used, the one with the high accuracy, high speed, and then decent defensive stats, and it has the 2 refresh. So that's overall really solid build right here. And then these are both fixed, and then I just used this one, this Ugo, as I thought I would. Anyways, yeah, so that's Nightmare figured out. Now it is time to head over into the Brutal section of this and to see what we can pull together here. So we've already used Duchess, which means I don't want to use the second Duchess, honestly. By the way, this isn't who I'm using as lead. These are just random people. So I can throw in him. Yeah, I want him at the very end. And then from there, I mean, we're already using both of our husks, so can't use any of those here. Gonna use an RG for sure. From there, I mean, we have Molly. We could use Molly for the TM boost and provoke. We could also, if there's a Contra, the Cyclone, I would love to use that. Doesn't look like there is, unless it's in either of the vaults. I will go ahead and skim through here. Not seeing Contra. She's down here. Oh, Contra. Okay, Contra is there, so we're actually going to go max her real quick once this is done. So I'm going to put RG. Alright, actually, I'm going to put Geo lead. We do want another Geo in this team, so we're going to put Geo 1. And then I think that's the one with Relentless. And then we're going to go ahead and put the RG. And then we have, I mean, that's two damage, 1 I guess you can call support. And then I like Contra. I definitely like the Contra here, so let's go ahead and grab her. Oh, from there we're looking more damage. Tila's a pretty great one for damage, but I think if we just want to get some quick damage out, we're going to go ahead and put a Sissia in here. Where is Sissia? There she is. And then, I mean, we have provokes, we have 3 damage. And actually, we might be better off taking Geo out and putting in Sissia in lead. So then because Sissia is gonna might replace Geo, so that we don't want to do that. And then we're gonna put in Ninja. These two will go great together. And then RG, so that's 3 damage, 1 I guess 1 support you can call. Then really we need some heals. We need a lot of heals. And then I mean, okay, so either we go Contra, we can go Contra and Brogni. I mean, we would like a Reviver. Oh, we could go Siffy. Siffy's a lot of heals and all that. And then for Provoke and block debuffs, just assuming we get a little bit lucky, let's go ahead and grab our Contra. I believe this team will work great. I like the idea of this team a lot. If it doesn't work out, then we can always switch stuff up, but let's go ahead and put Brutal in there, and now we're gonna go build all these champions. First I'm gonna go max Contra, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we got Contra booked and fully leveled. There's a really loud sound outside that I do not like at all. It's very high pitched. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and grab a. Let's go ahead and look at Sissia. Sorry, I have to keep keep clearing my throat, guys. Oh my goodness. And sorry if you guys hear that sound. I genuinely have no idea what that is. It might be the trash truck, actually. Yeah, it's definitely a trash truck. Anyways. Where... Is there no accuracy banners that has speed? We really need accuracy or speed. Accuracy, speed, none. Okay, what about equipped? We have Tyrant with 1, this guy with 1. Alright, I'm sure that those stay there. Okay, there's 2 allures. I think we have to go with him, or this has more defensive stats, so I'm gonna go here. From there, I mean, this is probably fine, and this is fine too. Maybe this is a little better. Maybe this one is just a little bit better. More defense, and defense is pretty hard to get on her, and some attack, so I like that one with the counter attack too. So now we need to go ahead and get, alright, well, let's redo these, buy these. Oh, do we also have to buy them for Contra? We do. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab both of those. And let's head over to Sissia again. So on Sissia, we are wanting... Well, I would like to get her pretty defensive. But if we want true damage, I could put her in some crit stats too. Really just depends on how survivable I can get her. When really, I mean, probably just gonna go like this. Those are actually some pretty great boots. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with survivability of speed and accuracy. These pieces, I would like to get her in reflex or something, so I'm gonna look at reflex if there is any. There is some, but I don't know if it's gonna quite be what we need. An accuracy. I guess we can look at weapons too. There's 1 weapon. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I'm gonna re-roll this if it. Oh, it's already been re-rolled. Okay, let's see how this goes. We might re-roll this. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll it. Come on, give me some luck. Crap, dude. Flat defense. That's awful. Is there, I mean, we can look and see if there's any boots here either. Okay, there is these boots. Getting her in reflex would be huge, just because we can get off her HP burns and stuff more. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, sadly. Those are 2 absolutely amazing pieces though. So we could go stalwart on her just so she takes less damage, but then again, I have no idea what type of stalwart is on the account. So okay, there's a good piece. We can go equipped actually. Yeah, Urgrim with an okay piece. Oh, that's actually very good. We're gonna take that. Okay, now let's look more at the gauntlets. So really just crit gauntlets everywhere, which is not what we need. We need to get either, well, we need to get these. So if there's, that's good, it's double accuracy. This one has some more survivability. We really, like I said, we really want her tanky, working pretty well. That one, if that rolls speed and or accuracy, would be great. Speed or accuracy, perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna go look in, I think we're gonna go perception. So let's go ahead and go high speed, high accuracy, and then let's go down to perception. Okay, here are our options. So if we can, we want to avoid taking off of people. Aox, I'm probably in the Titan team. Oh, that's crit damage, but not quite great. There we go. That's awesome. And now we're looking for a good helmet. So these are going to be the best helmets. Speed, here, let's actually drop the accuracy. Let's go none on accuracy. We want the highest speed. Yeah, that looks good. Let's take this, and now we're going to level stuff and glyph it. But I like this Sissia build. It's a lot more a lot more survivability than what she usually has, considering, I mean, she's an attack-based character, and yeah. So we're gonna go speed glyphs on her. Speed glyphs, I mean, we need her going fast. Without her going at least somewhat fast, she's not gonna get to do her stuff, and then she's basically gonna be useless. So with a 5-star here, hoping for 5, 2, okay. Let's see, we want the high, that's good. I mean, there, can we get a 4? Perfect. And now I'm gonna go for a max one here. Awesome, that is a 20%. That's looking solid. Now everywhere else we're looking pretty good on her. Now we just gotta get some masteries going. Do we have enough accuracy? We have more than enough accuracy. So you can probably just go down here, grab this, and then we can go defensive to get the counterattacks, or we can go here. We're probably gonna go here just because of it isn't Lore of Steel, is it? Yeah, it is Lore of Steel. Okay, and we also want the extensions, so we're gonna go there, and I mean, like some more damage, really. Full HP probably won't happen as much as we'd like, but the damage under shields, perfect. Okay, Sissia is built and ready to go with 40k, 4,000, almost 230, and then 400 accuracy, looking pretty solid. Let's move over to Contra. So Contra has basically nothing good on her right now. We're gonna go down this path, going to War Master, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to see kind of where we get. But I think, no, actually, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Pardon me. Okay, and then we do want that, so we're gonna go like this down in here. I don't believe she does any buffs. She does not do any form of buffs, so we're not gonna worry about these. Let's go ahead and grab, I mean, kill streak is about the only good thing there, and more damage under shields. So here we need accuracy and speed. We want her, I mean, we'd love to get her in Relentless. That's an amazing piece. We'd love to get her in Relentless. We'd love to get her, I mean, pushing 400, 500 accuracy. And really, some resistance on her would be dope. A piece like this, if this triples resistance, that's awesome. It didn't, so I think we're going to move down to this one. Double resistance with accuracy. And then, actually, wait, refresh. Yeah, no, we're going refresh. And then we have some refresh options here too, depending on what they are. I mean, maybe not. Those were not very great. Triple, I mean, this is worth re-rolling. It's a triple. If we can get, that's attack, dude. That's actually awful. Dang, okay. There's a lot of attack stuff. Defense, HP, defense. Okay, come on, give us defense. There we go. Give us HP or defense again. Awesome. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves a ring. Now we need to go on and move over here. So, I mean, I'd love to go ahead and look in Relentless. That's where we'd like to be. I mean, that's an amazing piece right there. Looking more speed heavy than anything if we can. I mean, that's good accuracy, has some defense stuff. I mean, good accuracy has some speed stuff. Boots. None of these looking all that great. So let's stay away from boots, I guess. No, those aren't either. I mean, triple speed actually might be worth going for. And I know she can put out some damage, so I think we're going to go ahead and put those on. And then triple speed again with some resistance. I mean, that's awesome. So now we'd love to go with perception on the last. Again, sorry if you guys hear any background noise. I try to block it out the best I can, but I can only do so much. Here is, I mean, yes, that's awesome. So our build on Contra, we want to go ahead and glyph this. I mean, won't be the biggest glyphs, but any +2s, +1s, whatever we can get, making her go faster, we would love that. Making her go faster, giving her a little extra accuracy too if we can, without using any huge glyphs. Getting these base stats down. Alright, and now let's get this resistance. I mean, this resistance probably won't matter all that much, but I mean, there's a chance that it does something. Alright, I think overall we have her, I mean, we have her quick, we have her defensive stats pretty high. Let's go ahead and go here. Defense as well. And that. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and move over. So Contra is ready. Let's go ahead and put a heart on her. I don't like that all these things are at 3. It's weird. So Contra's done. Sissia is done. And now let's move over. Let's see. Well, actually, I need to move over back to the team and see who I need to build. So Brutal. This is the team. So I'm hoping Shamel is built right. Defensive. It's actually not very good. Let's look at the other Shamel build. This one. See how it's built. Hoping for more resistance based. Okay. No, neither of the Shamel builds are good. Let's see what the ninja build is looking like. Speed, accuracy, defensive stats, great. Let's check out the Siffy. Extremely high speed, perfect. Let's check out the Royal Guard. High speed, high grit damage, a little bit of accuracy, a lot of attack, some defensive stats. That's great. Alright, let's move over to Shamel, being the last person we have to build. Neither of these builds are looking all that great though, sadly. So we're gonna go ahead and go. I mean, actually, we would rather go resistance than anything. Oh, there we go. High defensive. Actually, that's like a defensive nuker type piece. That's a Harima piece. He has Harima. I'm gonna leave that to Harima. Let's actually go like this. He has Harima. We're gonna leave it for her. This piece could go very good. I'm just gonna roll it all because it's overall it's a great. That's perfect. Actually rolled perfectly. Awesome. So now let's go to chest plates and boots too. We want resistance with defense and that. If we can continue on the stone skin train, that would be awesome. Yeah, it's a decent enough piece. And then this one, not looking so hot. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to switch out the boots for something else, which that could be good if it gets the crit rate and speed. Or actually no, resistance. Yeah, perfect. Connect. Oh, triple crit rate, perfect. Alright, so now let's move up top. You would love speed, crit rate, crit damage, and resistance. Exactly what is there. Triple crit damage. That's actually awesome. Not for him though, or not. Why is that on Kaimar? I don't know. I guess I just need to stop questioning builds. People confuse me. If we can get an immortal piece, that would be awesome. So let's go ahead and drop the crit damage and let's look for immortal. There's an immortal piece. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll this to max, hoping for speed. Oh, we went double crit rate. We can live with that. And then let's change out the helmet. We don't need crit rate, we want crit damage. And then we have immortal already, so stone skin would be cool, but I guess we're not gonna really get that. This piece is where it's at. Alright, awesome. So now let's change this. Well, let's go ahead and max this. Hope for, resistance. Crit damage actually is perfect. I didn't even think about that. That works. Okay, alright, I think this build is fine. Let's actually change this out to a resist banner. I'm 100% sure there's some on the account. Just gotta find them. Resist with attack and all the other stats, exactly what we need. Dude, this is insane. The luck is actually insane here. Alright, he's done. And that leaves, well, everybody built. So I'm gonna run this, guys, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, guys, so I was only getting about like right at 30 mil per key, and I wasn't quite happy with that. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna think of something new. I do like Contra and I do like Sissia. I'll at minimum keep Contra in, but it's just so squishy. That's the current issue that I'm facing, is that there's nothing keeping the whole team alive. Besides their own stats, which honestly, I mean, you don't really only want their own stats keeping them alive, especially when it's damage dealers. So, I mean, Sify has to stay. I think Mithrala would be a big bring in here. So I think we're gonna go ahead, bring in, well, let's just throw some random people in. I'm gonna continue on bringing him in. So just that, last time it wasn't quite working. I think we're gonna do that, and then I mean, Sify's so quick that we just put her at the very back that it's insane. She's just constantly going. I think I like Ninja, or no. I want Ninja second, and then I will have, okay, I don't know. So I'm gonna see if I can get a taunting. If I don't use Contra, I'm gonna bring in him. I'm gonna see if I can get him in a taunting set. But from there, I want Sissia lead, and then I'm gonna see if I can get Uko in a taunting set. And then from there, we'll kind of see where we are. But let's go see if we can get Uko in a taunting set. I like the builds otherwise. Where is Uko? Just hoping he's farmed enough of Ice Golem. I mean, it is a plat account, so there's got to be at least something. Alright, there's a piece. There's another really good piece. There's another amazing piece. And then that piece. Okay. So that brings Uko in a taunting set, which is huge. Now, I think besides that, his build is fine. This piece is good. Could really use some more. Let's go HP % with speed and accuracy. Need more speed. Right now that piece had like 0 speed. That's much better. And then these boots are perfectly fine. And then this could use a level. Defense, hopefully. That wrong defense. Should have specified. So let's go ahead and get some 4-star speed glyphs in these. Because we do want Uko moving very quick, since he's going to be the one who's provoking and blocking. So I guess Contra doesn't get to come in, sadly. But Uko will be doing the job of Contra. He'll be doing his, I mean, he's doing the job of Contra, but better. And in a provoke set, hopefully. I mean, there's nothing saying that it's guaranteed that it'll work better, but we'll see. I don't have many doubts. Alright, and then we're actually going to reset this and go. So you want to go defense down here into retribution, into fearsome presence, and then let's go ahead and get these accuracies. Lure steal isn't really needed. We do want that though. And I guess if we want that, we want to get Master Hexer. So I think that one, and Shadow Heal's nice. I do think that this, wait, hold up, debuff. I think this is a little bit better though. Okay. Getting him in fearsome presence helps a lot. And then, so now we have him in here, which I think at that point just leaves us with Mithrala. And hopefully this works better than the last one. I'll go ahead and run it a couple times, see what the average damage is, and if we get a really good one, we'll just keep it. Anyways, I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so spent about 2 hours trying out teams, seeing what works the best. This seems to be the best. I changed up some builds in the account. Siffi's dropped like 3 speed, but her build is way better for everything PvE, which I tried to use in here. The 3 speed isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it could make a difference, but it's 3 speed. She's like 367. Regardless, this I'm getting consistently around 31 to 40 mil in this team. I'm just getting really bad luck with the heads. On a different rotation, this team would be even better. But overall, a solid team. Nothing to be upset about there. And so that is both of the teams figured out. Sadly, didn't get to use Sissia or Contra or anybody who I really wanted to use. Sissia's built really good for PvE now. Contra's built amazing for Hydra now. Like, they have some really good builds. I should go and show Siffi again just in case it needs to be changed back. Yeah, 367. A glyph would fix it. But yeah, that's her build. This is just way better. It has so much more HP, so much more defense. It had an attack chest before. Like, overall, just a way better build. And then, I mean, I also got really tired of Hydra, and I went and built Harima just to have some fun with. He said I can basically use whatever, and I didn't really spend much silver. Spent like $1 mil getting her built. And then let's go show the 2 Royal Guards. So this is Royal Guard. Well, this is Royal Guard 1, the main damage one. Here are his stats. Overall, pretty solid. I mean, he's just so squishy. That's the big issue with him. Here's the other Royal Guard and Relentless. I believe he's a lot more tanky. Like both of the builds, this is just a little too squishy, honestly. I feel like if there is an HP percent or defense percent in Savage, it would do a million times better. There might not be. Okay, it's a lot of crit rate loss, We'll see what we can do. I want to get him in a much better state, because I think this change alone would fix so much of the issues that the team is having. It's just everybody's dying constantly, and it's waiting on the cooldowns from Duchess to get them back up, and it's not good timing on things. That's a better piece. And then, I mean, if we can go and get a new cruel shield, I think that would be nicer. Oh, holy, I highly doubt that we can get a new one. Nah, that piece on Candrafon's nasty. Okay, what about boots? Do we have any boots here that are better? These are very good. I don't know. We would just need some with some more crit rate than anything. We need 3% more crit rate. Oh, let's find something. Come on now. Is there some boots in Savage that we could take? I put these on Harima, by the way. Those are some good boots. Okay, here's some crit rate, and then we can change out the helmet or something. We want mainly crit damage. Dang, these pieces are great. We can lose 4% crit rate, which isn't gonna happen there. It might. Which is on this. Or we can check a chest plate too. I mean, there's a lot of flexibility. This isn't bad. This is good. I like this one, and then we can change out the boots already changed out. What if we go back? Let's look at gauntlets. Let's look at Savage gauntlets. See if there's any ones that we can put on him instead. Yeah, these have a lot of speed and crit rate. I mean, we don't really need as much crit rate now. minus 7%. We're just losing a lot of speed. Sorry if you guys hear background sound. Let's go ahead and find. Well, right now, this is our savage. We can try to find a new weapon. What are we trying on right now? This one has a lot of crit rate, so if we can find one with more damage, crit damage, there's some attack and some HP. This one, I mean, it's too little. Crit rate. I mean, what helmet do we have on right now? We have a lot of speed. Ooh, we could go like this, and then we could go like this, and then I can go glyph a few things. But overall, I like that a lot more. It's a lot more tanky, a lot more survivability. We can glyph this just because. Let's go ahead and throw 5 in there. Perfect. Let's get some more survivability. Try for a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll glyph this too, because of the speed. Give us some. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I think that builds much better now. So whenever he does a run in the future, that'll work way better. And then we changed Duchess. I need to show that. We went ahead and changed Duchess. Way faster now, less resistance, but way faster, way more tanky. I prefer this build 1000%. Didn't mess with the masteries, so there's still enough accuracy resistance to do some stuff, but yeah. Anyways, that seems to be everything. Arena's still well intact. Arena's actually better than it was. This is intact. Let's take a look at the Geo one last time for you guys. We use this Geo. This is all just really nice. We're getting a lot of resets on the burns and just putting burns up and up and up. Overall, yeah, that's everything I did, guys. We saved a lot of silver. Actually, we really didn't use much silver. We got pretty lucky on the pieces, and there's also a lot of builds that I just really liked. Well, besides, well, I guess she has to come out of here now. And I'm sure somebody else can come in, like Draco. You can probably put Draco or something in here. I'll leave that up to him, whatever he does there. But Lydia needs to be in this team. So, whatever works for you, man. If you're still watching. If any of you are still watching. I'm sure some of you are. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Comment down any thoughts you had. If you want some account takeover of your own, go ahead and just go to my Discord. You can go there, and yeah, you can buy takeovers. I keep my prices really low for you guys. By the way, I know there's no music on. I just wanted to turn it off for this last bit. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.